I think it's working now. I'm not sure. Why is it so hard? I always have such a hard time creating a live stream, but I feel like it's working. I'm not sure. Is it working? Isn't it working? Mm, I don't think it is. I guess so. Hi, Franier. I always have so much trouble like setting up the live stream. I always have a very hard time like setting up the live stream. But it's live now, I guess. So I hope you guys are listening. What did I do here? I closed the page that I could listen, like that I could um, read the comments. Aren't I? I think I'm live now, aren't I? Like I can see myself. I can see myself here. Ah, where do I go to see like the comments and everything for the people that are watching the live stream? Like by not needing to leave this up. I am such a mess. Like there is a YouTube. There's always a YouTube window, right, where I can like look at the comments and everything. I closed that. I'm sorry. I think I can see it here from my cell phone. No, what a mess. Anyways, guys, how are you guys feeling? It's Friday today. Mm. Friday's always a great day, isn't it? Yes, like how do I open it here on my cell phone? I'm going to pop out here. No. Mm, here, maybe. I don't know. I'm confused. But anyways, I set up this live stream because I promised to talk about. I promised to talk about the thoughts on the Healing Good logo that I had on my video. But I honestly was not expecting so many comments. Like you're seeing it twice. I'm sorry, you're seeing the chat twice. I'm sorry about that. Like I'm a real big mess right now. Uh, okay, so what I want to do is go through some comments and to talk about them and to, just for us to keep the hype up for Healing Good because I feel like this is a big thing for us, right? And I'm feeling very excited over the season. You guys know. Um, I have good news. I was able to buy tickets for the Taylor Swift show here in Brazil. Like I was definitely not expecting that. I wasn't able to get them yesterday, but I was able to get them today. I don't know what happened. I think the music goddess like gave her blessing on me because something happened and I was able to get them. Like there were more than 80,000 people in line yesterday to buy tickets to the show. Like that's so crazy. And like it's the first time she's coming to Brazil, and it's the first time that she's doing a show. Like she came here before, but she didn't do a show. She just went to TV shows and everything. So like, come on, that's a big thing, and she has lots of fans here. It seems like people love her here in Brazil, and like I'm not the biggest fan of Taylor, but I really like her music, and her latest album is amazing. So I'm happy. On your PC, at the top of the chat window, there the three dots on the right top chat. Ah. Oh my god. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my god. That worked perfectly. Galaxy Fish. Oh, Galaxy Fish. I just started the live stream, so like I didn't really talk much about anything yet. Machines. Yes, I'm going to the Taylor Swift show. It's only in July 2020. It's like very far away, but I'm going. Anyways, let's read some comments here from the video, and like there are some pretty great ideas. Frenier is like one of the top comments here. There are lots of likes, and I'm going to love his comment because he said, I just want one of the precure's names to be Cure Healthcare or Cure Cure. Cure Cure is like a legendary name for a cure for sure. I would love for a cure to have that name. It would be like, it would be great. It would be a great name for sure. Cure Healthcare, also an amazing name, like very nursery, and like it's a gorgeous name. Hey there, Magic. How are you doing? Are you happy because it's Friday, just like I am? Because I'm so excited that it's Friday today. It's my mom's birthday today, and we're going out to dinner later. And I mean, Friday's always a good day. I'm kind of tired from work, but like, yes, Cure is obviously the best cure. Like this is the biggest cure name. Like this is the most legendary cure name. Oh, gym class machines. Have a good time. Like I used to hate gym class. Like lots of gay guys hated gym class because musical theater. Oh my god, that must be really nice. I love it. Tiffany, yes, that name would be pretty funny as a cure name. I would love to see that. Let's read another comment by Silas. Silas said, this definitely looks like a duo season, at least for the first half. And I'm betting the themes are horticulture and veterinary. I'm excited. Yes, I am excited too. And yes, I agree with you. I think I like for the looks of it, I feel like this is going to be a duo season. Like I want a four team cure, like a four girl team, but I think it's going to be a duo in the first half at least because we're always going to have like mid-season cures. Um, I'm very excited to see how they're going to play the healing theme, and I feel like horticulture can be one of the top ideas. And Silas also said, I've always thought that it would be a nice change to have a season start with only one cure who doesn't gain her powers until episode 2, but a lot of the action happens in the first episode. And then the second cure would gain her powers in episode 7, and the third would gain hers in 27, and the fourth in episode 34. I like this idea. Like, I like the change in episodes because we all, like, when we have a season starting with the number of cures, we have like all of the episodes lined up. Maybe we have like a break in the middle of the episodes like we've been having lately, but usually like we have all the episodes lined up, and then we have like a big waiting for the next cure. And it would be nice if they spaced things up a little bit. The only downside of this is that the cure that's added like in the later half, like episode 34, like you said, she gets a little like downplayed because she doesn't have much screen time. Like it happened with Cure Moonlight. I think that like Cure Muse was the latest. How do I say that? Like she was added the latest in a season. I hope you guys understand what I mean. Like she was added the latest as in a season, but I feel like they focused a lot on her when she was added, so they can do that. I'm just afraid that they might not be able to do that every time. I don't know. Anime 21, how many minutes? I think like for more or less 10 minutes. I'm not sure. I remember I Has Magic made fake Lee character on Star Twinkle Precure long ago. Well, I know that I Has Magic is a very talented person. Like his drawings are top notch. So yeah, I has magic. We're waiting for your fake leaks for Healing Good as well. Saul Guerra said the logo screams Cure Felice. Yes, it does for sure. Bernardo said, I think this has to do with saving the environment in time, like 18 months to save the world. This is a very like Madonna song. We only got 4 minutes to save the world. And that's why the All Stars movie for 2020 is related to time. It would be interesting, but I don't know. Uh, I, I'm not sure like the two themes are related at all, but I would like to see if they had to tackle the time theme in a season like Healing Good. How would they do that? That would be an interesting thing. I have no idea how they would do something like that. Benjen Jax, this reminds me of the fan series Season Touch Precure. Yes, it does. Like this fan series is very beautiful. I really like the design of the cures. Like Season Touch Precure. Let's see if we can find it. Some images. Like because this is a very nice fan season. Come on, this image is so beautiful. Like I really like all of the cures. I really like the design. The autumn cure, her hair. Like you guys know how much I love big hairs like this. And her hair is just top notch. Oh, like if you're I has magic. If you're working on a magical girl comic, that's like the best thing ever. Even better than a fake leak. So, yeah. Astro Boy, yeah, I do know who Ananzon is. He makes like he's probably the biggest precure YouTuber. Like his videos, like the production of his videos are like jaw dropping. Kiramuki said, if we have another green cure, I would be very happy. I would be very happy as well. I think lots of people would be happy. I didn't put it on Twitter that I'm live. Let me just put it here. I'm live now on YouTube. Come join us. No, I'm not live. Damn. This is not the link. What am I? Damn, I'm so confused. Where did I stop? I think the theme is Earth themed or nature themes. Like you mean like protecting Earth from pollution and destruction and everything. I think that's probably what you mean. Yeah, I do think that as well. I think this is going to be one of the big themes. Okay, so let me just get the link here. Yes, the link is here. I think it's going to work now. I'm live on YouTube. Come talk with us. I think the link is right now. I'm such a mess today. Lepin Puff said, such a gorgeous logo. I agree. A lot of Go Princess vibes. Yes, but in a unique way too. Yes, it does not feel like a copy of the Go Princess logo. I like how this seems to be focused on nature or healing. It has a lot of potential. I totally agree with you. Asterisk said, I'm feeling good about this. Like, this is the best comment. I'm gonna have to pin this comment, like, definitely the best. Yes, Venus. Yes, Season Touch is amazing. Like, I don't know if like, is there like a comic about it or just images? I'm not sure. No green cure, no life. Yes, we need green cures. Like we need more and more green cures. Mm, I has magic. Don't be afraid of like people hating on your art. Like your art's gorgeous. You're so talented, and like I don't know why people hate on fake leaks. Like why can't we just have fun? Because it's so much fun looking at least I love it. I love looking at fake leaks and looking at them and saying, well, it would be amazing if that fake leak is true or something like that. I I love that. I don't know. I just love it. I remember that fake leak from last year with the pink and green girls, like the pink and green cures. That fake leak was so beautiful. I really liked it. Um, Astro Boy asks, "Would you ever collab with him?" Yes, obviously. Like, I've never talked to him, and I don't even know he knows I exist. But Yeah, for sure. Galaxy Fish, fake leaks make the guessing of the season even more fun. Yes, it's gorgeous. And like last year, when the Star Twinkle leaks appeared, like the real leaks appeared, people were not believing it. People were like totally discrediting it and saying it's not true. And I'm like, please be true, because I really loved the Star Twinkle leaks since we saw it for the first time. I didn't believe they were true because of two reasons. The first one was a black cure, like a cure of color, a person of color being a cure. I could not believe it was real. And the other thing is that the designs were so beautiful. I did not believe that a season would be that beautiful, honestly. Mm, let's keep on reading it. Um, Anime 21. When it will be similar with Go Princess, then the next season will definitely be great. Well, we don't know if it's going to be similar or not, but yes, Go Princess was a gorgeous season. But I don't think they want to go the Go Princess route because it didn't really sell that well. So I don't think they're gonna go the Go Princess route again. At least in terms of toys and design, I don't think they're gonna go there. But maybe the way they tackle the subjects in the season, and the way they develop the characters, maybe, probably, I don't know. Um, I love the logo. It reminds me of Go Princess. Crystal Knight said. As for what I think the themes might be animals and angels. The only reason I think this is because of the heart-shaped paw, and the reason I think for angels is because they are seen as healing figures. Because in Star Twinkle Ending 2, we see Kira Star and Cosmo get on their knee, which could be a reference to praying to heaven. Yeah, I love those type of analysis. Like I love analyzing things, but it's funny because everyone can see things very differently from each other. And like I could never read something like that into the Oshete Twinkle ending. I couldn't. I also think it's going to be a duo of a pink and green cures this season, as Precure have been using the pattern of having more cures than less cures than the last. For example, Kitty Kid had 5, Hokuto had 3, and also Twinkle has 4. But this is just my theory, besides, I could be wrong. Well, we're all like theorizing, and I think that lots of people are going to be disappointed, me included, if we don't have a green cure this season. That's going to be the biggest disappointment. Either way, I can't wait to see what the cures are going to look like. I can't either. And I'm really going to miss Star Twinkle. I am so going to miss Star Twinkle. Really. Oh, and talking about Star Twinkle, have you guys seen this? Where is it? Have you guys, like, I'm pretty sure you guys saw here. I'm pretty sure you guys saw the figures, but I'm very scared about the price of those figures right here. Like 6,000 yen. Like, just for the sake of comparison, let me just show you guys like the price we have on the past sets from Star Twinkle. Like, this is way, the price is way up there. Like, way up there. Mm, if I search like I think I can find it if I search it like this. Yes. For example, this set that this one was the most expensive set from Star Twinkle because it had 5 figures, and like it's like almost 2,000 yen, and this set with 3, it's like 6,000. It's so expensive. Oh my god. There was a place in this website that had so many beautiful pictures. I don't remember where I clicked to see them. It wasn't here. But anyways, like I'm in love with this set. Like it's very beautiful, but it's 2 different sets. So for us to be able to buy the 5 girls with the the power up, 10,000 yen. That's very expensive for figures like this because they're very short. Like I don't think they're going to be bigger than this one. Like they're going to probably be the same size. And I really like this set, as I'm always saying, but I don't think I'm going to be able to buy them. Like for example, this set here is approximately $18. For me that lives in Brazil, that's very expensive because like one real here in Brazil is represents $4 nowadays. So things are very expensive here. And like I'm in love with this figure. It's really beautiful. And I really want it. Anyways, let me just look at the chat. Um, Magical Industries said, in my fan series, I used Cure Heaven and Cure Cosmic as my main characters from the fake Star Twinkle leak. I just like their designs. Me too. Those designs are gorgeous. Franier, I put this in the comment section of my predictions discussion video for Healing Good PreCure. The villains are probably going to be based off poisons, toxins, viruses, and germs, so there may be some parallels to Cells at Work. Cells at Work is a great show. It's a very creative show. I really like that. Hi Fiona, how are you doing? Yukari said, I'm excited to see fake leaks. I'm also excited about them. Theory crafting and exploring all possibilities is fun. Inubarashiri. Inubashiri. I have such a hard time saying your name. That's very hard for me, but I'm going to learn. Inubashiri. Yes, it's so much fun. I really like talking about them. Asterisk, the only way I can see them starting off with another duo is if both cures have completely separate transformation devices to each other, since duos don't tend to make as much money. Yes, but yeah, we had like a downhill in PreCure since Smile. Like the subsequent season was always earning less and less, but then Mahotsukai was able to bring that up again. So I don't really know. I feel like it's possible. Mahotsukai was very popular. It sold a lot. It was very possible, but Kira Kira was more popular and Hakuto was even more popular. So maybe the number of cures can help boost the feelings, the sales. What if they combine their transformation devices, like Kim and Ryder, except putting them together causes them to transform individually? Like, this is the biggest problem I have with duos, is that when they need to transform together, it's not that I don't like it. I don't know. Like, I like it more when they're able to transform separately. You know, like in Happiness Charge's case or in Hearthcatch's case, we had duels at the start, but they were able to transform separately. They had dual attacks, dual transformations, but they were able to transform on their own as well. I has magic. I would kindly ask you to make fake leaks for us this time. Oh my god, I love fake leaks, guys. I love them. Let's keep reading some more comments. Crush Gundra. I hope there could be a future PreCure anime that's theme is techno magic, which would be so cool. Yes, that would be a great theme. Jessica said, I'm excited about this. The character's name that I made up for the duo team next year. Pink Cure, Cure Lily. Green Cure, Cure Leaf. I would love a cure named Cure Leaf. I would love to see that. The fairy cat, Alice. So I don't know what the transformation device is going to be, but I hope it's better than the princess perfume from Girl Princess. Don't you like the princess perfume? I think it's cute. One thing I didn't really like about the Girl Princess cures were the keys. Like, they worked separately, like they were beautiful separately, but when they were put together in their skirts, it looked like convoluted, kinda. Science Project. I was very satisfied looking at the logo, hoping that Green Cure will be legitimately green. Like, Science Project is another person that I know loves green cures as well, so I'm pretty sure you were as hyped as I was when the logo came out, because green, lots of green. Jason said, what I want. A duo season, since the last true duo we had was Flash Star and Maho Girls, showed that they're willing to do smaller teams since that only had a trio. What I expect, a team with a minimum 4 members consisting of pink, green, blue, and purple cures. That's what I want. Title screams nurses, but logo screams nature. So maybe something to do with vets, especially as I saw someone point out that the hearts at the top sort of look like a paw. Logo also looks similar to Go Princess, so maybe we'll be set a high class school again or include nobility in some way. Like, the only thing I didn't like about Go Princess was the school. Like, honestly, the only thing I didn't like about it, like, clothes was another thing I didn't like it. I didn't like from Go Princess, but I didn't like this school. I don't really like school settings in general. But it could be done in so many different ways. Like in Heartcatch's case, for example, we saw a lot from school, and that worked. I felt that it worked. Let's see if we have more comments. Jacob said next season PreCure will be device transform. I guess curious don't know if we see December leaks reveal the real difficult theme. Um, Duels can sell well if they have a very good dynamic together. Yeah, I agree, and I feel like it really depends on how the public will um, will look at things and if they're going to like it or not. For example, Happiness Charge had lots of possibilities for merchandise, but I don't think that they explored that very well. They sold lots of cards, but like, what can you do with cards? I don't know. Like, they could have done so many other things in Happiness Charge's case that they didn't, and that's how I'm feeling about this later half of Star Twinkle. Like, merchandise wise, they're not releasing anything new. Like, they're not properly releasing a weapon. Like, wow. They always release a mid-season weapon of some kind, and yeah, they released Cure Cosmo's weapon, and I feel like it probably sold well because Cure Cosmo is very popular, but I don't know. Like, I I was expecting more, to be honest. I would love a white Cure too, like the sixth Ranger Cure be white. That would be a new thing. We've never seen a white Cure before, like in being the sixth Ranger. And if we have something to do with nurses, a white Cure would be the perfect match. I'm a little afraid that we're going to have like lots of white if nursing is a theme. Like if we have lots of white in all of the Cure's costumes, I wouldn't like that. Honestly, I wouldn't like that. Galaxy Fish, green cures are the best. Cure Mint is my favorite cure. Oh, that's awesome. I like Cure Mint a lot. Like, my favorite green cure is Cure March. But I do like all of them. Like, all of them are amazing. Mint is amazing. March is amazing. Felice, I love Felice. And Lala, Cure Milky, come on. She's also gorgeous. And if we stretch a little, I know she's not officially a green cure, but Cure Parfait was also a killer. Um, Inubashiri said, I think the only way a duo would work this time is if they can transform on their own but combine their transformation similar to Maho over the rainbow. Yeah, that's also a very nice idea. Anjuri, I want a dark skin precure as a leader. Yes, I would also love to see that. Tone Ring, there's normally another power up. I hope there is. Like maybe after they collect the Twinkle Imagination, maybe they can come up with like a new weapon. I hope so because I feel like every time like we have like mid season and then we have a power up and then we have like lots of new stuff coming up and we still don't have much. Maybe like probably next. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Probably next week we're going to see magazine scans and maybe we might see something like that in them. I don't know. I was a bit disappointed with the Fuwa power up. Fiona said, I wasn't. I really liked the power up. I really like this new Fuwa form. I think I like Fuwa better this way than she was before. And I like the attack. But I feel like I really hope this is not the final attack from Star Twinkle because this attack, like the biggest problem of this attack is that it doesn't show the the whole costume. We can't clearly see the costumes of each girl. And those costumes, come on, those costumes are so beautiful. Like every time I see the power ups, I get in love with them because they are they're the best. They're the best power ups. Like I I was checking it out yesterday here on the on the Bandai website, and I saw a big picture of the cures, and like it was really beautiful. I can't find it right now. Like and we could clearly see the power ups. I can't find it now. I don't know where I clicked to find that. I wish I knew Japanese. But come on, I really like this power up. It's so beautiful, and we need to see it better. Tone Ring said it will probably be just more pens. Yeah. I like the pens, you know, I like the pens idea. I just wish it would change the attacks a little more. Venus, the episode titles are out. Yes, they are. We have like three more episode titles or something. Um, but we don't have the magazine scans yet. So I think that they usually come out in the last week of the month. So they're probably coming out next week. Asterisk, yes. I also hope they are able to fight in the power ups, in the power up forms. I think they can do that probably in the last battle. That usually happens, right? I don't know. That usually happens. And yes, Frenier. Stardust Nothing, hello. Frenier, yes, they haven't found a Twinkle Imagination. I really hope that after they find their Twinkle Imagination, they're able to use like an individual attack on their own with the power up costume. I need to see that. And I don't know about I don't know about other stuff, but I feel like they need to have like an individual attack, maybe even a simple one, or maybe a powered up version of their individual attacks with the power up form. But like they need to do something individually with the Twinkle Imagination. I would I would really need to. I would love to see that. Crush Gandra said, I wonder what it would have been like if the Pretty Cures were to be in the Powerpuff Girls Dojinshi comic. I don't know what you're talking about, but I have watched the Powerpuff Girls, the Mashita Powerpuff Girls Zeto, the anime, and yeah, that's a very good show. That's a very good magical girl show. Marcus said the design from the logo and the title gives me a serious angelic vibe, so maybe angel precures. I would dig that. Maybe this time they will hit in the right mark in the angel stuff because after Cure Anjay, I'm a little afraid of what they're able to do. Sorry. Cheryl Martian, they will literally cure the planet this time. I bet they wanted to have a medicine theme, but since that may sound a little too particular for a little kid's anime, they made it more kid friendly, placing a veterinary theme sub theme with a hint to herboristics. Like a vet theme would be very nice, and a herb theme also would kill. Like, I am all for the herb thing. I love plants. I don't know how to take care of them, but I love plants. Yes, Star Twinkle's ending soon. I'm so sad. Like I don't know. I'm living Star Twinkle so much. There's so much noise where I live. I'm living Star Twinkle so much. I feel like it's a season that I'm enjoying every single second of it. And I'm just crazy about it, you know? I'm just crazy about Star Twinkle. I don't want to see it end. I love the characters so much. Only Magical said, I think it's a ecology theme. So maybe a cure for ocean, one for air, one for earth, soil, and another one for animals. Damn, that would be amazing. I think that it's been a while since we had cures that represent something very specific and that they're able to use that something, you know? Like, that's awesome. Like, for example, I feel like Star Twinkle used, for example, fire for Soleil and thunder for Milky. But then the other ones, if you think about it, they don't really have a specific element. Like, Star has petals in her transformation and her skirt, but then when she fights, only stars. And then like star isn't a real element. And then Soleil, Celine, she has ice in her transformation, but when she fights, it's just arrows. You know, like I think they could go full on elemental mode for a season. Talking about elemental, I'm very excited to play Team Fight Tactics, the new season of Team Fight Tactics, Rise of the Elements. Kiana's gonna be there. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if you guys play League of Legends, so if you don't, you probably don't even know what I'm talking about. Happy Ball said, I'm so hyped. I'm guessing it's an animal theme because there's a paw print in the logo. It reminds me a lot of Go Princess because of the font. Man, it seems like yesterday when Star Twinkle leaked. I'm gonna cry on the finale. Star Twinkle made me cry already in some episodes. Like, I feel like the emotional moments from Cure Star are really relatable. I really like them. So I I get teared up in lots of different situations in Star Twinkle. Cheryl, like Cheryl Martian again. As everyone pointed out, it's probably going to be environment nature as a whole themed. I can already see wide outdoors and woods, with the girls being some sort of activist against feral nature destroyed villains and having animals as mascots. It's a clever choice since this is a hot topic these years: Amazon forest burning, animals extinction, etc. It is. And it's a very hard theme, I think, to talk about these days because I don't know. Hope it won't be too much childish or preachy though. The Go Pre like title may be a hint to a more mature season, having such an important theme. Yes, but we cannot forget that the focus of PreCure in general is children. So it's going to have a childish vibe no matter what. And, maybe that's what drove some people away from Go Princess while it was airing. Like, it was a hit with the older fans, but maybe the 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 hard time they had selling things might have been a point that they don't want to go back to. I'm not sure. Let's see more comments. If they do a vet theme, I could totally see the toy of the fairy coming with bandages, stethoscope, etc., encouraging you to heal and look after the fairy. That's a nice idea. I has Magic said, I personally hope this season is a four growth team in total, like how we got in past seasons. A duo to start, then the last two come in and the series progresses. I would like to have another duo coming in later on. Honestly, like I would like four at the start and then a duo later and a six girl team. Like that's my wish. But if we're gonna start with a duo, I would like to have another duo joining later on because I would like to have two duos. I don't think we've had that in PreCure before. I don't think we've had that. So like we have a starting duo and then we have another duo coming up. And we have two duos fighting, like going all the way in the season. I would like to see that. I love Uni and Lala, Yukari. We all do. Like they're amazing. And they were the Star Twinkle cures that were able to rank in the PreCure ranking that happened in NHK in Japan. So like they have lots of people that like them, and I do love them as well. Mm, Inubashiri said, I had an idea for the cures that represent elements, but it started to feel like Captain Planet. uh, yeah. Captain Planet, yes, it does have this feeling. I has Magic said, I think we haven't gotten a four girl team since GoPre. Yeah, I think it was the last time. After Go Princess, Mahotsukai came, right? Yes. So, yeah, that was the last time we had a four girl team. Where everyone is Cure Pine. Cure Pine is so underrated. She's so underrated. I love her so much. She's my favorite Fresh Cure. Galaxy Fish said, who else is going to miss Kira Kira in the Miracle Leap movie, though? I do. Like, Kira Kira is my favorite season. Uh, Kira Kira is my favorite season and one of my favorites. And so I'm going to miss them forever. I still miss them to this day. Star Twinkle is emotional in very unexpected ways. It is. Like, you're not expecting the episode to be emotional, and then you're like, oh my god. Galaxy Fish, Kira Kira has many flaws. Cure Waffles should have been a thing instead of Cure Pecorine. You can change my mind. Cure Pecorine, I am like an advocate for Cure Pecorine. Pecorine deserves to be a cure so much. Like she is probably the most deserving mascot to become a cure. Cure Pecorine worked hard since the first episode, so she is lovely. I like Cure Waffles. Okay, I defend that as well, but Cure Pecorine, I love her. I love her. I love the characters and art. My favorites are Chocolate and Gelato. I love all of the characters from Kira Kira, like all of them, all of the cures. Like from the villain side, I do like the villains as well. They're great. Hello, Princess Pinkheart. How are you doing? It's Friday, so I'm obviously feeling amazing. Andrew, hi. I feel such calm feel from this logo. Yeah, calm, gentle, pink cure. I don't think that will happen. I don't think a calm and gentle pink cure. Gentle cure, okay, but a calm one, I don't know. Those pink cures lately. They have all been very high on sugar, like very high on sugar. Um, Asterisk. There was a recent Super Sentai about two different teams that had a rivalry. I'd be down for Precure doing their version of that with duos. I would love to see that in Precure, but I don't think they would go there. So one of the things I would like to see is two different teams of villains trying to gather something, while the cures would be like a third point, and then the villains would fight against themselves and to fight against the cures as well. I would like to see that, I think. But I don't see Toy being brave enough to bring like two different teams of cures fighting against each other. I don't think they would go that way. I don't think they would go there. But I love the idea. The idea is awesome. Um, yeah, I Has Magic said we've kind of had two duos before. Blossom and Marine were a duo, and Sunshine and Moonlight were, well, Sun and Moon concept, like the opposites. Yes, but they weren't a duo. They weren't a real duo, right? Like they barely interacted with each other. Like Moonlight, it barely interacted with anyone, honestly. Uh, Tiffany, I'm gonna miss Kitty Cat, and it's an underrated series. It is totally underrated. Peace and Heart. The only colors I really want in Healing Good is pink, green, purple, and maybe yellow. I think your Ruffles would have been a better choice over Cure Packing because Picadio worked all his life to become a precure and didn't achieve his dream in the end. Boys, like at that time, there was like a very big taboo on on boys becoming cures. So like they broke that with Hugto in a beautiful way, with Henri. But it was still like a big thing at the time in Kira Kira, I think. So I think they didn't want to go that route with Picadio. But yeah, I do feel sad for him. I feel like he was a great character, and when he became like the white version of himself, like a white knight, work, mama. I loved that. Shining Star said, I predict the characters would be called Cura Rose and Cura Lily. I love those names. Beautiful names. I love flowers. Oh my god, it feels like Star Twinkle just started, Archer said. Of course, I'm super duper behind, so that's probably why, but I'm so freaking excited. Come on, you really need to get up to date with Star Twinkle. You're losing much because this season is top notch. Anime 21. For the names, when it will be a duo, I would say the pink cure will be maybe Cure Rose. I couldn't think of a more creative name. I'm sorry. I think Cure Rose is a beautiful name. It's a very regal name. It would work well for a cure. I think it would work well for the sixth ranger of a season. It would work very well. And if it will be a blue cure, Cure Sky, it will be a green cure, Cure Leaf. Cure Leaf is a beautiful name. I would love to see that. And Crystal Fandub said, such a beautiful logo. I guess it will be about season or nature. If we're going to have a season cure, like, if we're going to have like obvious names like Cure Spring, Cure Autumn, I would like to see that. Be Pink Bunny did it comment in Portuguese. I'm going to try to translate. I'm horrible with that. My mind does not work with two languages at the same time. Interesting that this touch of flowers and herbs related to healing and making yourself feel good, maybe with tea, with medicine. There's this paw that reminds me of a cat. To not think they're going to be a full-fledged season of flowers and herbs again, I'd say they were going to be nurses with little flowery details in their uniforms. There was an old magical girl series with this theme, which is Nurse Witch Komugi. So it might get some inspiration in that. That's a nice idea. And a side note about the new poster and the crossover film, there were 10 cures there, and then there are 12 numbers in the clock, so we're missing only 2 cures from that movie. And so it starts with a duo. That's also a great theory of like why this can be a duo. Nubbles T said, the aesthetic for this season already has me hyped. I've seen 1,000 theories that I back already, ranging from that to Alice in Wonderland. Some people have brought up mental health, which would be so good. Damn, that would be awesome. Maybe this has a Captain Planet vibe where the cures take care of the earth and the lead is obsessed with picking up trash and recycling. Either way, I'm so down. Concept art leaks when. Can you imagine when the concept arts leak for this season? Can you guys imagine? We're gonna go wild. And I love those ideas and like the lead crew being obsessed with the planet being like restored and everything. I would love to see that. I would love to see that in a season. And mental health, yes, that's awesome. I think they touched that a little bit in Hugto with Hana. I think they did it in a pretty nice way. I remember that episode when they were in a pool and Hana was drowning in the pool. Like she was drowning because she wanted to, but she was diving deep there, just deep in thought. That was a very beautiful episode. Let's see more comments here. I think Cure Packaging doesn't work as well because it came out of nowhere and it didn't last long. I don't think so. I think, like, okay, no one was expecting Cure Packaging, but I mean, she had that episode in which she became a human, and then there was a big build up for her to become Cure Packaging. Like, she worked for that in that episode in which the girls were all living that nightmare. She worked for that. Like, there was a build up. So, I'm going to defend Cure Packaging until the end. Like, I love her. Tiffany said, honestly, I think that a boy Cure joining the PreCure team as a sort of ally would work well. Considering the response from fans, it could happen. Honestly, I don't know if they're going to be brave enough to put a boy Cure in the main team. Maybe a helper, kind of like Picadio was a little bit. Maybe that, or what was the name of the blonde guy from Doki Doki? I think they can do something like that, but I don't think they would put a boy Cure in the middle of the group. I don't think they would be brave enough to do that. Inubashiri said, Cure Carnation. Yes. I would love Cure Carnation. Galaxy Fish, I think a male Cure being an ally to the Cures would be better than him being part of the actual team, kind of like a Tuxedo Mask type thing. Yeah, that's what I think too. Even though I don't like Tuxedo Mask, I really hate him. Honestly, like in Crystal, he's fine, but in the 90s, I hate him. So I don't want I would like a helper like him, but I would not want the helper to be anything like Tuxedo Mask. Please no. I'm sorry if someone here likes Mamo-chan. I don't like him. I like him in the manga. I think that's okay. Peace and Hearts Head, but it's called a Magical Girl series. Yeah, but we're all looking for money. Like, those people are looking for money. If a magical boy in the middle of the season, the middle of the group, will sell, they will do that. And I don't think, sometimes, at least in Portuguese, when you're thinking about gender, if you put 10 females and a male, you'll have to use a male pronoun to address everyone. That's a horrible thing. But I don't think that having one guy becoming a magical girl, or even a magical guy, would ruin the concept of a magical girl. I don't know. I don't think so. But if I were to choose, I would say boy transforming into a girl. Like that would be my pick. I don't think they will go there. Obviously, I think definitely wouldn't go there. But like a boy that when he transforms, he kind of keeps the same appearance, kinda, but he becomes a girl when he transforms. Just like La Pucelle, from example, from Mahoiku. So like that would be my pick for a boy in the team. That would be my pick. Anime 21. I think they repeat the themes a bit with a bit of changes, like Splash Star and Star Twinkle. Both about stars, kind of, and now Hard Catch and Healing Good, blow flowers and stuff. Yeah, we don't really know if this season is going to be about flowers like Hard Catch was, but I think the Splash Star was more about elements and elemental. I think like the cures in Splash Star, they all represented an element in the Chinese elements, if I remember correctly. Plant Cat Fairy would be so cute. Yes, Fiona, I agree with you. Splash Star also has a large nature theme. Uh, where is it? Where is it? I lost the comment here. I'm pretty worried about what Healing Good is going to do with a plant theme. Like, I think that's not a big problem because, like, the focus of the themes of the seasons is always the children. So people that watch Splash Star are grown up nowadays. People that watch Heartcatch are grown up nowadays. So we're seeing another generation watching PreCure. So I think they're not going to repeat names of actual cures, even though Cure Anjay already existed before Cure Anjay from Hugto. Cure Anjay that existed wasn't a main cure, so that's fine. But I don't think that they care that much about repeating a theme. I think. Um, Franier said, I would not be surprised if the cures for Healing Good are named after plants or flowers. It would be Heartcatch's 10th anniversary, so it would make sense. Yeah, Heartcatch was very popular. It needs like a lot of praise. And maybe next year we're going to see more merchandise concerning that. That would also be very nice. War Clayton, a lead cure with green hair and a green cure with pink hair. That's a nice combo. Now, I would like to see a green cure with green hair. So, but I like the change. I like the pink cure with green hair would work perfectly. I think green and pink they work very well together. So I would like to see that. Maybe we the lead cure is going to be pink and green, and we're not gonna have a green cure. No, please no. Cure Vine. Cure Vine, that's a nice name as well, Peace and Heart. I like that. Princess Pink Heart, there's a Glitter Force Go Princess Precure. Really? I don't think so. Like we have a name, we have we have English logos for all of the Precure seasons, and that's probably what you're talking about. Um, Franier said they barely skirted by with Cure Infinity and Hutto, which was an anniversary season. They won't do a boy Cure in 17. I don't think so as well. Asterisk said, um, we're still a few years away from a main team male Cure. I guarantee it will happen eventually, but they're slowly building towards it. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have them now. Ungbi is extremely obvious foreshadowing towards a male cure. It's a good strategy to get the audience used to the idea. Yeah, definitely. And Ungli, I think that Ungli's character, he was there to break stereotypes. He was there to talk about specific topics that weren't talked about before. And I love his character so much. And he brought a lot to Hutto. He's one of my favorite characters ever in Precure. Frenner said if they're going to do an actual Mayo Cure, they will probably do it in season 20. Venus, Venus, you said everything. I'm fine with having a male helper as well as he's used as a love interest for one of the cures. Please, like romance in Precure, it rarely works. Is it almost never works for me. It almost never works. Like it worked in Yes Precure 5, and I think that was it. It works in Kirakira as well. Yukari and Aoi. Yukari and Akira. mm, let's see. Uh, maybe season 20 or season 25 if they can make it that far. who knows? Like, where things are up in the air right now as a male cure um, is the topic. Like as I said, I would like to see a male cure, but when he transforms, he becomes a girl. I think that's too risky for Toy to do, but that's how I would like to see it. Yeah, there are some Precure seasons available on Netflix, but only in Japan. I don't think the Toy Animation pretends will try to bring anything to the West. Honestly, I don't think it will happen. Mm. Inubashiri said, "Remember, we will pass the 800 episode mark. Wow, and probably the 30 movie special mark with this series. That's so big. That's something huge. That's something huge for Precure. Like, what a big franchise, isn't it?" Let's read some more comments. Vanessa said the new logo gives me Mad Go Princess logo vibes. I don't even know why. Looks like an epic season. Like it feels like everybody's excited for um, Healing Good, and that's amazing. Like the Precure franchise is so good. I really love. Yeah, I love the franchise, but that's not what I wanted to say. The Precure fandom is amazing. I really like being part of it. Like I feel at ease, with the Precure fandom. I feel like we can all share different opinions. We all have different. For example, we were talking about Cure Packeting, and I feel like most people don't like her. I do like her, and I feel free to defend her without being afraid of backlash, or people sending me bad messages about it. And I feel like we can all talk in peace about so many different subjects. Like I know there are lots of people that want a male cure or a love interest or romance in Precure. I don't want that, but I feel like we can all talk about it in a great way. Why not? Like that's a great point of the fandom. At least here on YouTube and on Twitter, like we're a chill family. I feel like, even though sometimes there are some, there's a little bit of tension. I feel like everyone can talk it out. And everyone can, be friends on the other day. I love being part of a fandom like this. It's very different from us from the Sailor Moon fandom. Like people are always fighting. People are always uh, people are always uh, raging over something, and it seems that people cannot come to a consensus or at least be civil about things. Oh, Peace and Heart. Yeah, Curevine is a great name. I love that. It reminds me a lot of Bulbasaur from Pokemon. Yeah. Ah, I wanted to say something that I forgot. Oh, asterisk. The pun is amazing. I don't know if you saw, I don't know if you were here before, but I pinned your comment here on the video because it was the best comment. Where is it? It's one of the top comments here. I pinned it. It's obviously going to be on top. Oh my god. Like the pun is gorgeous. Let's see more comments. Mm, the season is some likely Go Princess Precure. Second ending for a Twinkle 1 plus 1 equals 2 is about mid-season cures. Maybe. Come on, like this is what I love. Like people can go on about so specific things that I could never think about. Around in episode 20, they will appear. They're appearing earlier and earlier every season. Before that, like earlier on, the Cures would join like late July, and now they're joining early June, not early June, mid June. So they're always very early. I think this season's the story content is about collecting something else and protecting them. I don't think they will repeat what they did with Star Twinkle. I don't think they will do the same, but who knows? They might kind of repeat it. Jada, when I first saw the logo, I thought they made the fan series Season Touch Precure official. Yeah, Season Touch is beautiful. Come on. Is this a fifth cure for Season Touch? She reminded me of Alicia from Aikatsu Friends. Come on, this is. way too beautiful. And I really like the way they write PreCure. In Earth we trust. Nice. It's a beautiful season. Yeah, but unfortunately, it's not like it's probably not going to become real. Cries in Gucci. Girl, I love your name. I get angelic nature type vibes from it. Yeah. Roki Fang. Is this going to be like a descendant, like next gen version of Splash Star? Splash Star is so underrated. It's so underrated. But as we're saying, Precure. One of the reasons Precure exists is to make money. And well, if we're talking about money, we're talking about making profit of a season, and Splash Star did not do very well. So they're probably not going to repeat that. They're probably not going to repeat that. Galaxy Fish said, "I wonder how the songs in this season are going to be. I bet they're going to be softer songs, judging by the logo. But I still hope there is at least one that's exciting. I think that the opening song is probably going to be very energetic, but I feel like the ending is going to be more chiller. That's my take. Yeah. Oh my God, Sailor Moon fandom is yeah. It's hard. Like I love Sailor Moon, but it's hard. It's hard being part of the fandom. Yeah. Flanner, I try to be fair when it comes to my criticisms, and I try to respect others' opinions about other seasons, so long as no one tries to shove their opinions in my face. Yeah, like that's the good thing about the Precure fandom. I don't feel like they're like that. At least I don't feel that towards me. Like I feel like there's a lot of talk about lots of different things, but I feel like we're all civil when we're talking. Like I'm gonna fight for Cure Packaging, but like there are limits. Cure Light. Cure Light's a nice name. Cure Nature also. I think Cure Petal would make a nice pink cure name. I love this name, Cure Petal. That would be a beautiful name for a pink cure for sure. Um, the names I came up with, Asterisk said, are Cure Remedy and Cure Relief. Cure Relief sounds amazing. It sounds really nice. It for me it rings as a blue cure name. It sounds great. I like the name. War Clayton said, "Some people don't want a mid cure. Beth does not want that unless a toy merch spoils a mid cure." Uh, I I think that it's hard for a season not to have a mid-season cure nowadays. Like they need a mid-season cure to bring things up again and for the sales to keep on running. So I feel like a mid-season cure is needed. But I like the spoilers, so I don't care. I honestly I like having a first look, a spoiled look at the mid season cure before the season even starts. I like that. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I like that. I don't care about that. So for me, that's nice. Emily said Cure Nature would be a nice name. It would. It would be a nice name for a cure with dark green theme. That would be awesome. Mm, Galaxy Fish said, "Imagine a Precure season with Joe Hisashi as the composer. He composed music for some of the Ghibli films." Well, that would be a big thing. Awesome. Cure Lily, light purple cure being called Cure Lily. I think Cure Lily would work perfectly with a white cure. It would be the best name for a white cure. I would love to see that. Asterisk said, "Mid-season cure always gets spoiled every single time. The only way of avoiding it is staying off the internet." Yeah, like honestly, I don't care, and honestly, I like the hype it gets, and I like theorizing and talking about it. Like the Cure Cosmo talk was awesome, but as I said, I wish we didn't have like a look at their civilian forms, and we don't know who they're going to be. I think that would be the best thing they could do for a mid-season cure. Inobashiri said, "What if they did like in Yes Precure 5 when Karen wasn't able to at first become a cure and gave up. But in this instance, we make it say 15 episodes and she comes back now knowing she's needed. Wow, that's an awesome idea. Like, that would be kind of sad. And that kind of happened with Moonlight. Like, Moonlight, it was a different thing. Um, yeah, but that would be awesome. That would be awesome. That's a nice idea. Vina said, I think I wouldn't mind the mid-season cure being spoiled if they didn't make so obvious in the show who's becoming that cure. Yes, like the show, like usually it's clear who's going to become a cure. I think that the surprises were when we had Cure Ace in Doki Doki. Like, it was the biggest surprise. Um, and Mashiri was a surprise as well because we didn't even know who Emiru was. Like, when we knew about Cure Mashiri, we knew her name. We didn't even know who Emiru was. We didn't even know she existed in this season. So, yeah, I feel like that would they needed to do they need to throw another Sweet because when Sweet started, like lots of people started theorizing who Beat was going to be. There were people fighting over like it's not gonna be not Beat, Muse. They were fighting over Muse. Like it's not gonna be Muse. It's not gonna be Akko. It's going to be that blue-haired girl and the blonde-haired girl in Sweet. Seda. I don't remember their names, but you guys, if you guys watch Sweet, you probably know what I'm talking about. People believed those two were going to be the dual cures, and then when they weren't, like we were a little confused with what actually was going on. Let's see what else we have here. Yeehaw, I'm healing mighty fine. Nice. Healing Good PreCure Chrono Arcady said it's going to be a doctor hospital themed PreCure season, similar to Kamen Rider. I think Franner and Asterisk could talk more about that because I have no idea what they're talking about. Maybe some Dr. Mario references. I love Dr. Mario. I like playing Mario in Smash Bros. Um, that's the name, yes. Makes sense because we haven't had this yet. Sweet. Now all that's left are the leaks and theories. This is going to be fun. I love this time of year. I love this time of the year. 2N6H. Maybe it's based on some aromatic herbs and flowers. Nice. I love this idea. Very similar to Go Princess. Next main pink will purify the generals by throwing leaves in their faces. That will make them feel good. Offer them some tea. Nubbles Tea will love that idea, I think. Malek said, healing good, music for my ears, but I'll keep the hype level down until we discover the true colors hiding behind the upcoming series. I hope there will be an 12-year-old PreCure in the new series. In the past series, we've only got 14, 18-year-old cures, all the exception of Hikari, Urara, Ako, Aguri, and Emiru. If the leader is younger than the others, it would be an incredible turning point. The first youngest pink cure ever existed. I think that one of the things that would be nice if we had like different ages, like one cure being 10, one being 14, another being 18, like different ages and different experiences coming into one to form this new team. That would be a nice idea. Lastly, for making the things more interesting, they could put the cures into different schools, but the same city. Yes, no school. Like, they go to school, but we don't see the school. We barely see the school. Like in Star Twinkle, we barely see the school. For me, that's great. This season gives me Heart Catch PreCure and Doki Doki vibes. I totally get the Heart Catch vibes, and Doki Doki maybe because of all the hearts in the logo. Galaxy Fish is here with us talking. I just got super excited. It's always exciting when we get a new PreCure season. Yes. It's quite sad we didn't get a detective-themed season since I love mystery themes. We don't know. Personally, I think Plants Nature a bit like Splash Star and Heartcatch. This one might be season-themed maybe. If you look at the pink PreCure symbol, it has a bit of purple tint on the bottom, while the text above has green and blue. So there will be a pink-purple duo and a green-blue duo. When I say duo, I mean something along the lines of the friendships we've had, like Macaron and Chocolat friendships. And Soleil and Celine. Of course, with 4 cures, there's also 4 seasons, so maybe each cure would be based off a season. I don't see, like, if we have 4 seasons, a yellow cure is a given because of summer. I don't know, but I feel like a summer cure would be yellow. Also, with the paw print and the whole Healing Good title, it sounds a bit far fetched, but maybe a veterinarian theme. Maybe not, since we've had Kitty Kittle's animal theme, and this logo has way too much plants, but it's fun to make speculations, so it's fun to throw this out. Oh, don't say sorry about talking too much. I talk too much as well. When I start blabbling, I don't stop. Scott said, Healing Good PreCure, the new series coming in February 2020. What does this theme mean? That's what we're trying to discover. Curry Levine, it looks like it's going to be 2 cures next year until June. Maybe. I don't know if I should like the name or not. You should like this name. It's amazing. But the logo looks great. It does. Joseph, if I'm correct, I feel like the secret message in this series will be save the planet, be green, take care of trees and plants, things like that. Greta Thunberg likes your message, and I do too. Tiffany Chan is here with us as well. This looks cool. As for the themes, I'm thinking doctors and healing for the main theme and nature or fairies for the sub theme. I would love a fairy theme season. And a carry entertainment, a carry tainment, a carry tainment. I have a hard time like reading words for the first time. It's the time of the year again. What could possibly go wrong? Nothing can go wrong in PreCure. Ihara so excited for this season that's upon us, almost. They will have Cure Nurse, Cure Vitamin, Cure Joy, Cure Life, Cure Fruit, right? Cure Joy. I love that name. Hamdani said, the logo is so pretty. I hope we get a new green cure again. Yes, pastel green hair. Wouldn't mind an orange one again. Orange cures, come on. Cure Sunny must be so lonely. I kind of like the name and the logo. It might be a dual cures, just like you said. Yeah. I bet it's a duo. The crossover movie will be about clocks and it has 12 hours. For the themes, I think it's kind of obvious that it's going to be a nature centered. I would love if we have anything to do with veterinary. Oh, you're going to be a vet. That's awesome. So it would be awesome to see a season with this theme. But here are my theories. Nature seasons, nature earth, nature animals, plants, medicine, nature spirituality. Spirituality, yes. I think that's kind of a dangerous theme. Oh, let me read some of the comments. Sweet was such a good season. It's the most underrated in my opinion. Sweet was awesome. It's also one of my favorites. What if there was a group of PreCure already, but not a fully completed team? Yeah, I think that's more or less what they did with Happiness Charge. There were lots of cures that were already fighting when the season started, and it would work. I love Happiness Charge. Princess Pinkheart, didn't need to do a flower PreCure already? Yes, with Heart Catch, and we can count on Cure Flora. Cure Heal. Cure Heal is a nice name. I have a hard time pronouncing this word, heal, but it's a beautiful word. A white cure, yeah. Asterisk said, Kamen Rider X8 is about a doctor who becomes a rider in order to fight a virus and protect his patients. Come on, that's so nice. I could see Healing Good PreCure taking a similar kind of idea. Working perfectly. Peace and Heart said, AFK, my dad brought food. Best dad ever. I said it before. Today is my mom's birthday and we're going out to dinner. I am excited. I'm not eating anything right now. I'm not gonna eat anything until we go there and eat something. Let's go back to the comments because there are many comments yet for us to read. How to do artists? If one of the cures is wheelchair bound, I'm done. Do you guys remember that Sailor Moon Saban season? Sailor Moon Saban. There was a Sailor soldier that was supposed to be, this is a fan art, but she was supposed to be in a wheelchair. I like the idea, you know? I like the idea of a cure being in a wheelchair. I don't know if you guys can see, the quality is horrible, but here, there's a sailor in a wheelchair, and when she transforms, the wheelchair becomes like a magical chair. So the idea is not bad. Sailor Mercury. The idea is not bad at all. Um, I love that we get Healin Good PreCure. Yes. I love Star Twinkle, but this is amazing. It's gonna be hard to say goodbye to Star Twinkle. Fire, Fiery. Thanks God I have you in my life, seriously. Oh my God, don't say that. I'm so busy with uni and my work and I haven't even watched the last 2 episodes, so go figure. Thanks for the info. I do really appreciate all your wonderful videos. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Those comments make me so happy. Venus, let's read your comments. Judging by the logo, to me, it seems clear that the theme is nature, and I'm all here for it. I think I went way too far last time, so I'm trying to keep it simple. My guess is that the villains are destroying nature, and the curious will go all Greenpeace trying to save our environment. I'd love if the villains were some kind of corporation. I think the villains in this case would be called Brazilian government. But Kriyasu is still pretty recent, so I don't know if they would go by this route. I personally would love a team with only 2 cures. It has been so long since we had that. I would love to see it again, but I think it would become very similar to Splash Star, so I don't know if they would use this idea. Seeing that there are 4 hearts forming the paw shape in the logo, I think 4 cures will be the final team, but they will have a dynamic like in Sweet Heart Catch, where they start with a duo, mid-season cure is added, and then we have a 4th one that had some recurring appearances before, but only joins the team later on. Great idea. It's been such a long time since we had that. I don't have specific names for the cures, but I would love if they had like different forms that they could use in different environments. Like a form that allows them to fly, one that lets them fight underwater, one that allows them to shrink and talk to bugs. Oh my God. And things like that. This seems like a very broad theme and it can be really creative with it. I love it. This idea of them like changing concerning like the environment, that's very Kiana from League of Legends. I am all here for it. Come on, you worked those themes. Bistra-chan, more green cures, please. Heal is good, like of trigger unit of Vanguard. This is another comment that Asterisk would understand perfectly. Healin Good PreCure is the second theme of Flower, Botany, and Cure of Medicine theme back to Heartcatch PreCure in series of Kamen Rider X8. Lisa Bailey, I thought PreCure ended until now. Girl, what are you saying? No, PreCure's not over. It will never be over. What could a non-human be if there is one? I don't know. Maybe a cure like she's a cat and then she transforms into a cure, but she's actually she's like a real cat, and then she transforms into a cure and she's able to communicate while she's a cure, but when she transforms, she goes back to being a cat or something like that. Is it related to Nurse Witch Komugi? I don't think so. Like, it's just a theme that's similar. I immediately thought of Cure Felice and mainly like doctors and nurses and clinics. Mikan Tsumiki, anyone? I don't know her. Those pink flowers at the bottom look like plus signs you see at the hospital. What's this? Is this a character from a show? Oh, it's from Danganronpa. I don't know. I don't think I've seen her. I don't think I've seen her before. I haven't played the games. I only watched the anime. X8 PreCure. There are lots of people that watch Tokusatsu here. Pink and green duel, perhaps? Please be a green cure. I'm praying with you. I'm together with you. Maybe something to do with angels, Cure Garden, Cure Vine, Cure Ray, Cure Garden. 5+ Pretty Cures make the show look better at a marketing point of view because of the colorful variety of characters, but 2-4 Pretty Cures give more focus to the characters overall, not just a few, so I'd rather have than 5+, so I'm on team 2-4 Pretty Cures. It really depends, I guess. Like, it really depends on how the whole narrative tackles development. Like, for me, there's no season that's better at developing the cures as characters as Kira Kira. The 6 of them were pretty well developed. Like, for me, that's the best. Can you please give me a shout out? Shout out to Holly Pink. Holly Pinky, sorry. Termpong Pooms. I can't. Season in Nature? We think so. Beth F. So I have this crazy idea. It would probably not happen, but after hearing you mention the brown borders reminding you of wood, I instantly thought of this. What if one of the cures was actually a brown cure? Hear me out. Brown is not a very nice color to look at, but if they were to make her more orangey or yellow, then she could work. I have a feeling this is more nature themed, and the heart breach at the bottom reminds me of Heartcatch Mirage. which kind of has me wonder if the character designs will be done by Heartcatch's character designer or it's low-key a sequel to Heartcatch, or we can dream. It could happen. It's Heartcatch's 10th anniversary. Erika Seiyu is still appearing in PreCure events to this day. Heartcatch is very, very loved in Japan and the West. If it doesn't happen, then I definitely think a more hyper-comedic character, much like Erika, could make a comeback. Honestly, I feel like a shy pink and comedic partner of hers could make a return, which honestly bring on the shy pink cure. Yes, we've been missing that. Like, we love the hyper girls, but some diversity is always fun. I also think the pink cure will be flower themed. Yes, I think the season could start with a duo, maybe pink green or pink blue, and they might do a happiness charge and have a third cure appear around episode 12, and then our final cure of the season up around episode 20. The villains could actually be humans. Brazilian government, again. This season's logo is very naturey, and it's no secret that Earth at the moment is going through climate change. Who's causing climate change at the moment? Humans. It will be interesting if Toei went down that route and actually called us out. Yes, I would. That would like cleanse our souls. That's all I can think of at the moment. I really like your idea of a brown cure. That's very unexpected, and that's something we would never guess. I mean, you would guess, but like, I think you were the only person that mentioned a brown cure, and I never see someone mentioning a brown cure. Maybe she could be like more of a golden cure, like be the mid-season cure with like gold and brown details on her. That would work very well. Or maybe a mentor cure that's like a tree, like she represents trees and she's brown with green details. That could work. I think that's a beautiful idea. Oh, Thomas, thank you. I'll be sure to give her a shout out from you. Mm, let's see more comment. Yeah, Precure is considered tokusatsu by a lot of people I know. Yeah, it is. Like it has like a lot of the tokusatsu essence, right? Peace and Heart said, "What if in the future uh, there's a Precure series about holidays? I would love a Cure Christmas. I would love Cure Christmas. She would be my favorite." Um, why'd you bring up the Forbidden Sailor Moon show? Come on. I needed to talk about that. Sailor, Sailor Moon. Um, if it's a vet themed series, lots of plushies are given. Yes, obviously. Rabbit mascot would be fantastic. Yeah, rabbits are so cute. Mm. Oh, Inubashiri, thank you. I'll give my mom another shout out in your name as well. Thanks. Off topic, but am I the only one who realized how weird it is that there is a police named Un trying to arrest a Phantom Thief? Any Persona 5 fans? Oh my god, you're right. She should be on the other side. What about beige color for the Precure? I don't know. Like, would that work out? Would that sell? We need to think about sales. Like, we can't run away from that. Um, the UN actually did just propose an idea to solve global climate change that costs only 300 billion US. Like, money. It's always about money. We already have Cure Christmas, and her name is Mariah Carey. Oh, God. Yeah, Mariah Carey is the queen of Christmas. No doubt about that. Mariah Carey is the queen. Period. What about when they power up? There's like, for an example, I said Cure Vine for the green cure. They power up and they become Nature Vine. I don't know. Great idea. Guys, I think I'm going to stop for now. I think I've been talking for more than an hour. Damn, 1 hour and 20 minutes. I'm so sorry. I speak too much. I wanted to go through all the comments, but my throat is kind of hurting by speaking too much. But I really want to say thank you so much for everyone's been here today, because like it's been like the wildest live stream I've done. so far. So many people interacting. Thank you so much. That's awesome. And I feel like we're all sharing this great moment with Healing Good, and we're all feeling good. We're all excited, and there are so many great ideas to talk about. Obviously, fake leaks coming up again. Like, I hope that the actual leaks don't take too long. Have you guys seen this figure? It's so beautiful. Like, it's very expensive, but it's so beautiful. I would love to have it just because I really like this character. She's my favorite Boku no Hero character. Even though I don't watch it, I watched only the first season. And Healing Touch is beautiful as well. Anyways, everyone, I'm going now. I hope you guys have an amazing Friday and a gorgeous weekend. And I'm going to play some League of Legends now. I'm going to play some TFT matches. I'm trying to get Diamond. And that's it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy with so many responses and so many interactions. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.